Hey, welcome everyone. This is Mike from zozostockwatch.com, and this is going to be your stock watch list and market talk for the 30th of January, Wednesday. Let's go ahead and get into it. I'm going to do a quick promo, and then I'll take you through the video for what news came out after hours tonight. If you'd like to try my service, we are a day trading and swing trade service. The top portion here gets you access to my service. If you're new to my service, you can try us for the first month, $30 for 30 days. And if you're just a swing trader, you can try our swing trade service for $20 for your first month. $9 off swing is the coupon code there. And coupon code for $30 for 30 days, 30 for 30. All right, so that's the promo. Let's go ahead and get into the news that came out after the bell tonight. Some earnings that came out after the bell tonight. This news courtesy of the trade exchange. ALGN had earnings after the bell. Earnings per share beat and revenue was a beat. They beat by 4 cents. The stock actually sold off, rebounded, moving up in the after hours a little bit. Amgen came out. Earnings per share beat by 16 cents. Revenue beat for Amgen. This stock, they also lowered their guidance, so they sold this one off, and it's staying down near the lows in the after hours tonight. Neo proposed offering coming out after the bell tonight. Neo, that was actually one that I had on my watch list, but they're doing this offering. The stock got slammed down. There's actually a call activity in Neo today, and that's why it was on my list. We were watching it all day. So here's Neo, had February call activity. This courtesy of the trade exchange. Just could not get going today. So I guess the reason was somebody knew that there was going to be maybe an offering. Kept battling at this 695 area. Anyway, after hours, the stock is moving down. They did come in and buy the dip here. I'll keep it on watch for tomorrow. We'll see. So there's your news on Neo in the after hours. Some other stocks had earnings after the bell. EGHT, earnings per share miss by 3 cents. Revenue beat. There wasn't much movement in that one. ILMN, earnings per share miss by 4 cents. Revenue beat for ILMN. Another one that had earnings after the bell, AMAL, earnings per share miss. Revenue beat. RHI, earnings per share beat by 4 cents. Revenue beat. eBay came out with earnings. Earnings per share beat by 3 cents. Revenue beat for eBay. They popped that one up and sold it off in the after hours. Now, just because these stocks are down in the after hours, don't take them off your watch for tomorrow. Let me show you something. This morning, 3M, they came out with earnings. They moved this stock down this morning, and they moved it right back up. They got this reversal on earnings. Another one was WHR. Last night, they came out with earnings. They missed. They pushed it down to 115. Look at the movement in this stock after they reversed it up through VWAP here, all the way up to 136. So, don't give up hope on these stocks that have earnings. Pfizer had earnings this morning. The stock moved down once the earnings came out. They reversed it back up, and then it made it up to the highs of the day here and held the gains throughout the day on Pfizer. So watch some of these earnings plays for dips. Another stock, like I said, was eBay. So it's down right now, but I would keep it on watch for possible earnings reversal play for tomorrow. Juniper had earnings per share beat by 2 cents, revenue miss. The stock is down at the moment, so keep an eye on that one for possible reversal. AMD, earnings per share came in line, revenue miss. They sold this one off, but they quickly brought it right back up and closed it up here near that 21 level again for AMD. So nice move back up. Another stock, AMD guiding quarter one revenue lower than expected. So even more bad news there on AMD, but yet they came in and bought the dip on it. So AMD holding up. CLAC, earnings per share beat by 20 cents. Revenue beat. KLAC, CLAC, this stock moving up, a little bit of a pullback. This is another one that you should keep on watch for tomorrow. Let's see, the big kahuna came out with earnings after the bell, Apple. And the best thing I could tell you here is like the same old story, right? Apple created, low expectations, and then boom, here comes the relief rally. Now, we actually traded this in the after hours, very small shares. I did this with 150 shares. It got up over this 155 area right here, and the stock. Now, I did not get all the way up to the highs here on Apple went up to about 165 area, but I did make a couple of bucks on it. So I got about 300 bucks on Apple in the after hours trade. So a nice move up there for Apple in the after hours. Here's the breakdown of Apple's sales. If you want to pause the video here, you can read that for yourself. Let's see, Apple guiding Q2 revenue lower than expected, but the street once again, they don't care. They move the stock right back up. It's holding its gains in the after hours. Let's see, Apple, Tim Cook made some comments here. Says January looks better than December. Looked in terms of trade tensions between United States and China. Interview, that was a social media post. Let's see, we also had the API crude numbers come out. It was a build of 2 million barrels. So let's check on oil, USO, in the after hours. Not much reaction to it in the after hours. Let's see. CLAC guiding Q3 below consensus, so that might be the dip there in CLAC. So this one moving up, but as I said, a lot of other companies are guiding lower, and they came in and reversed them back up. So keep your eye on this CLAC for tomorrow for a possible reversal play on that name for tomorrow. There's the Neo news. Some top insider purchases after hours. This information coming from, once again, the trade exchange, PTCT. You had SELB, a director purchased over 1 million shares at $1.50. SIMO had earnings. Earnings per share beat by 1 cent. Beat on revenue for SIMO. That stock, not much reaction in the after hour. PKG beat by 3 cents, missed on revenue. And let's see, CTRV doing a $10 million offering on that name. So CTRV with an offering. So it was a pretty flat day, so I'm not going to go through all the markets and everything like we normally do. It was a flattish day. Nothing. Everybody was waiting for Apple to come out today. We did get some nice trades. I'll show you some of those in a moment. But as you can see, the SPY following Apple up in the after hours tonight. Some trades that we did today. We traded GLW was an earnings trade. That one came out with earnings this morning, so we got in at 32.55. The stock moved up nicely for us. GLW. They're going to be a part of that 5G build out. So this stock came up over 32.55, and it moved up all the way up to 34 bucks. So a nice percentage gainer there. NBEV never triggered for us. AWSM never did anything. Roku was another nice trader for today. It finally broke above this 44.50 mark. It moved up to almost to $46 after our entry on Roku. So a nice gainer there on Roku. Boxel was kind of mean to us today. Tried it a couple of times. Now got small losses in both of them. One was for like 8 cents, another one for 6 cents. So 2 losses there on Boxel. Just didn't want to go. We tried it at 310. It moved up a little bit. Just could not penetrate this 320 area. And then after that, I just stayed away from it. It sold off for the rest of the day on that one. We did do a short on NVIDIA, NVDA. We shorted this on the break of 135.50 right here, and the stock went all the way down to 131. Never came back at us at all on NVIDIA, so a nice short there on NVIDIA. And I think that was about it. And then we traded Apple after the bell tonight, and that one gave us a nice trade for Apple. And that was it. That was pretty much the day. Here's the alert for Apple. Apple, watch it over that 155.15 area, and it did move up after the earnings came out on AAPL. As far as the watch list for tomorrow, let me go ahead and get into that right now so I don't keep it too long. So we'll be watching AMD for tomorrow, see if we get a pullback and a turn back up for AMD. So this one will be on watch. Right now, it's came up to that 21.25 area on AMD. So we'll see if we get a pullback and then a turn back up on that one. AST was pretty strong today. 1.3 million shares came into this one, a big move up to about $1.20. So I'll have this one on watch tomorrow. BTX, small biotech name here, BTX. 10 million shares coming into this name, penetrating above the 50 SMA. The 100 SMA is in the way right now. We'll see if this one sets up intraday. CNAT had a big move up, did give some of it back here. Came up to the 50 SMA, the dark blue line you see here. 3.2 million shares. We'll see if this sets up for tomorrow. DGLY. Now, I'm not really a big fan of intraday trading. Digital Alley, but it's been very strong and expanding volume coming into this name. Keep it on watch. Not in love with it though. GLW will also be on watch for tomorrow. HYRE will be on watch for tomorrow. Volume coming in on this name. Had sporadic pops throughout the day. We'll see if it sets up. I still like this JD. If it can take out this 24.35 area for JD.com. Clack is another one I'll be watching, like I mentioned. Neo, let's see if they can bounce this one back. It has that 695 area that it couldn't get through today. So if it can get above $7, it might go. KNDI was showing some strength today. It's an electric, Chinese electric vehicle stock also was popping up a little bit. Volume a little bit light for me, though. Didn't trade it intraday. OCX was a super big winner today. Would need to maybe consolidate a little bit. So keep it on watch for the rest of the week, though. OCX. ONCS, if you like these under $1 names. This one turning the corner, getting back above the 50 SMA. Has that $1 area up ahead on ONCS. So that might be interesting for tomorrow. PCG. Now, this stock is supposedly, it did file for bankruptcy, but didn't matter. The shorts got caught in this name. Now, you see it every time it comes up near 14, it kind of pulls back. We had a high back here on PCG of about 1406. So if it gets up around that 1406 area, the shorts might get nervous in it. Square could play this two ways. If they start to bounce this back up. Now, this stock was down today quite a bit. They got downgraded by Raymond James. If it breaks this 68 level, could be another continuation as a short on Square, or it has this $70 area. If it can get up over that round number of $70, could make a move up for Square. Another name that was popping up on my scanners today, my trade ideas scanners, was this Taka. Volume is a very light though, TOCA, so not in love with that one. TROV also trying to turn the corner. 2.6 million shares came into this one. It has that 75-cent area, and the white line you see here is the 100 SMA. So we'll see if that one wants to make a move. It's an under $1 name. TRVN actually holding most of the gains. So we'll see if it can get up over this $1.45 area for TRVN, and then we'd want it to take out $1.50. Here's the intraday chart on TRVN. ZYNE was very strong. It pulled back also today. So has that 550 area. Look at the expanding volume here on ZYNE. So I'll have it on watch tomorrow. We'll see if there's any kind of intraday setup in this name. Plus the scanners that I'll be going through, my trade ideas scanners. eBay will be on watch tomorrow. EBAY, spoke about that one already. Now, even though it's down here and they sold it off, there isn't an activist involved in this one. Elliott, I believe they have a 4% stake in this name, so we'll see if we can get a turn back up in eBay. Don't forget, tomorrow we have the FOMC meeting, the announcement. Tomorrow we have the GDP at 8:30. We also have the Fed presser, the conference with Jerome Powell. That's at 2:30. So that'll be market moving, or should be market moving. I don't think they're going to be raising rates at this meeting. So we'll have to see what language is used during the question Q&A at 2:30. So as we work our way through the earnings, so we've gotten Apple out of the way now, AMD, eBay, Amgen are all out of the way, Juniper. Tomorrow, another big day for earnings. Alibaba, BABA, symbol there. Boeing, BA, tomorrow before the open. AT&T, symbol T. McDonald's, MCD, symbol there. Then we have Facebook after the bell, Microsoft, Tesla, PayPal, PYPL, Visa, Win, Qualcomm, US Steel, ServiceNow, NOW, symbol there. Cree reporting, all leading us up to Amazon on Thursday after the bell. A few oil companies reporting before the bell on Friday. So the earnings parade continues on, leading us to Amazon on Thursday. All right, everybody. So this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. You have a very good day trading tomorrow. Thank you very much for the support on the channel. Please hit the like button if these videos are helping you out. Also, if you're new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button. Once again, this is Mike from zozostockwatch.com. Have a very good day trading tomorrow. We'll be back at it with another video tomorrow night.